Et donc bonjour, bonsoir, c'est Revan et aujourd'hui une petite vidéo découverte qui s'accompagnera sûrement d'un let's play sur Bear With Me, un jeu qui me paraissait un peu intéressant, donc je l'ai acheté, voilà, il est à 14,99. Il y a les 3 épisodes qui sont sortis déjà, plus la préquelle Bear With Me, les robots disparus. Alors bon, c'est une préquelle, donc on pourrait la faire avant, mais non, vu que on va faire dans l'ordre de sortie. Donc nouvelle partie pour l'épisode 1, c'est parti. Alors attendez, je vais me rapprocher un peu de ma télé, et voilà. Donc voilà, ce sera sûrement le let's play du mois d'août. Hein. Voilà, j'avais pas prévu d'en faire un, je sais même pas s'il y en aura un, donc désolé si j'abandonne en cours de cours, je vous dis ça let's play, ça ne sera pas un. Donc voilà, tout dépendra de ce premier épisode. Je sais même pas quel style de jeu c'est, mais ça m'a l'air intéressant, donc je l'ai acheté. Ouais, je suis comme ça. Ah bien, Bear With Me, c'est l'ours avec moi. Miss, réveille-toi, réveille-toi.
Wake up.
Petite précision, le jeu est en français. Chambre number, d'accord, oui je vous disais, donc le jeu est en français. Mais sachez que quand vous le lancez pour la première fois, sur PS4 du moins, il sera en anglais. Vous allez dans les paramètres, vous regardez ça. Ah d'accord, donc je joue... Ah mais d'accord, mais c'est un point and click. Oh putain les gars, on n'est pas sorti de l'auberge.
It's where I rest my pretty little head.
Ah d'accord.
It's a broken clock. Totally useless without the small hand.
Oh putain les gars, j'espère qu'on va pas trop galérer. Moi je suis nul hein, en ce qui
A
concerne
miracle
les...
of modern technology.
Complètement nul en ce qui concerne les...
It says Gaga on it. Or is it Goo Goo?
Je suis complètement nul en let's play, bon, Wow.
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
D'accord. Là, attends, lunettes. Regardez, est-ce que je peux les prendre?
I don't really need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy.
Oh putain, je suis nul en point and click, oh là là. Bon alors désolé, vous allez vous risquer de souffrir.
Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there. Ugh.
D'accord.
Since I'm paying for the view, I might as well enjoy it.
D'accord, donc je peux pas la déplacer, c'est vraiment point and click. Attendez, là il y a un coffre. Regardez ce qu'il y a.
Come on.
Ok, bon. Y'a pas un raccourci? Ah. Ah, R1 c'est le raccourci pour les objets, nickel. D'accord. Bon, bah, on va parler à Millie. On va la regarder d'abord.
My toy giraffe. I've had her since I was 5 years old. She seems frightened. I should talk to her.
Allez, on
It
parle à
seems you had a nightmare.
Je m'en souviens pas vraiment. Oui.
I don't really remember.
That's all right, miss. Nightmares are best forgotten.
I guess you're right. What are you doing here, Millie? Is everything okay?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and I, we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Allez, vas-y, on va écouter. Allez, Millie.
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week, ever since he showed up. The officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
D'accord, bon, est-ce que je peux leur poser d'autres questions? Bon, alors ça va être un peu short, je suis désolé, mais il faut bien que...
You said that this red man is asking questions about me.
Là, il y a une voix robotique, je sais pas
I'm
pourquoi.
not sure, but you might be in danger, miss. This man's done nothing but horrible things since he showed up in Paper City. In only 1 week, he's got everyone, including the police department, hiding and running in fear.
Qu'est-ce que tu me dis de plus sur cet homme?
Can you tell me something more about this man?
I'm afraid I don't know much, Miss Amber. Only stories here and there, plus what the paper has been covering. So far, I know he's been asking around about you, and that he's responsible for all the terrible things happening in the city lately.
Allons dans le placard.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in.
Lul.
We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Lol, la cinématique. Un genre détective.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired, but...
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
Doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie? Are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Mon anniversaire approche.
My birthday is coming up soon, and I thought I'd extend an invitation.
Your birthday was 6 months ago.
Yeah, but I'm planning some big things for my next one. I thought I'd start preparing early.
Good thinking. You don't want to repeat that fiasco from 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was really bad. Who knew salmonella was still a thing?
I know, right? Anyway, I'll tell my secretary to get you something nice.
You don't have a secretary.
Exactly. If you don't mind, babe, I'm pretty busy here, so...
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
Tu me dois un loyer.
How about I just keep pretending your office isn't in my closet and you actually owe me rent?
That was kind of a cheap shot, doll. But I guess nothing ever comes for free. What's this nonsense all about, anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
Désolé, je gloutais de l'eau.
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route. But I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Yeah. Millie and the bird watchers of the world?
What? The BWOW is here? But they all went north last month. It's yellow cardinal season and an early start. I mean, what? I never heard of those guys before. What in the hell are you talking about? Are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? Fact that they're thieves and thugs.
Alors, je suis désolé, je parle pas beaucoup parce que je vous laisse profiter un peu des dialogues, tout ça.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the Red Man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, What red man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Millie is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, sugar cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Your hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Your magnifier?
That's right, doll face. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I mean. Now get cracking.
Bon bah très bien, alors oh là ça loupe.
I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc. I really feel like I don't own enough shoes. And no, it's not a stereotype.
Alors la
It's just
question que je
a
me pose
fact.
c'est est-ce que c'est vraiment c'est le délire du jeu, enfin on peut le lire au premier degré, bon c'est une fille, une petite fille avec un ours dans son placard, tout ça, ses jouets sont vivants, ou est-ce que ce serait une métaphore, genre c'est ce qu'elle s'imagine quoi. On est dans l'imagination, enfin dans l'imagination, vous me comprenez, dans le délire d'une petite fille quoi. Voilà.
It makes this place look like a proper office. I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
Merci, c'est gentil Amber.
Well, since this office is in my closet, that window there is for purely decorative purposes. Where's the light coming from, though? I can't use that.
Non, alors ce que je vais faire c'est couteau suisse sur les lunettes.
I broke my mom's
Voilà,
glasses.
putain j'ai
I
eu
better
putain.
find use for this lens now.
Voilà, maintenant on va faire ça avec
This
ça.
won't hold. I need some sort of adhesive.
D'accord, donc la colle. Ok, donc ça.
There we go. Now I just need a lens.
Voilà. Oh, heureusement que j'ai bien fait de fouiller tout le truc. Hein, hop, voilà.
Voila, a perfect crime. Ted will never know.
Voilà, bon, on regarde le couteau suisse. Allez, c'est nickel. Donc, ce que je vais faire maintenant, c'est. Tac. Et voilà.
That's
Pour ça,
not my
notre slip.
magnifier.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Voilà. Et ben voilà. C'était un petit peu long, c'est. Alors le point and click c'est peut-être un peu chiant à regarder. Je vous l'accorde. Bon bah je crois qu'on a tout là. Hein.
Oh, so nice to see you two working together again. True friendship is never...
Okay, forget it. I'm going back to the office.
Mr. Bear, I know you wouldn't let little Miss wander around alone. Now, would you?
Why? Is your exaggeration after her?
Listen here, Mr. Bear. Little Miss needs your help. Her brother is missing. Now you clean yourself up, get your head straight, and help her out, or else.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Bear.
Sure, gang up on me. Anyways, we should get going. I don't have all night.
Placard. Je regarde une dernière fois. Bon, allez. All West.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted. The use of the color green is what makes this painting stand out. It's just so vivid and beautiful. You can almost taste it. Plante regularis, a common plant found in most households, I guess.
La plante ouais. Salle de bain.
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
D'accord, très bien.
There's some chain thingies inside.
On va voir ce qu'il y a à l'intérieur.
It's locked.
D'accord, donc il faudra un objet, hop, dans la boîte.
Unpacked stuff from our city apartment. Let's guess what's inside. I bet it's full of bouncing balls, sorted and packed neatly according to color, size, or bounceability. A random, generic asset placed to occupy empty space. Let's pretend there's something inside. Like...
A golden retriever puppy just for you, doll.
Oh my god, is it really? I want to. Can we take him out? I'm gonna call him Cookie and walk him every day.
Yeah,
calme-toi,
no, it was
calme-toi.
a joke. No one would put a live dog in a sealed box with no air holes. Dumb.
You're just so mean.
Chambre de Flint. Est-ce que je peux y rentrer?
Wait, it's locked. But why?
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out. An old clock. My grandfather bought this. Or wanted in a duel at dawn. Can't really remember. It's a beautiful clock, though.
Donc attendez.
Such an amazing piece of woodwork. The amazing stairs, everybody. Gather round.
Attendez. Donc il y a un trou quelque part. Oula. Bonjour monsieur.
Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
On va
Have
demander
you
pour mon
seen
frère.
Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first. Gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little miss here. Is he alright?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Le roi jaune, alors ça je sais pas du tout ce que c'est.
You know anything about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
Alors pour le moment personne.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz is all.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it. How'd you escape?
I used the East Tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's all right.
Allez, dans la salle d'études. Statue d'Anubis.
There's a number written underneath. 107. What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure as hell don't follow them either.
Je regarde s'il n'y a pas des trucs à prendre. Et j'ai vu le trou, hein, regardez là. Cabinet. Je regarde, je fouille un petit peu. Et c'est ça le but aussi des point and click. Mais écoutez, j'aime beaucoup pour l'instant l'ambiance et tout, ça fait genre
Hey, a
un mélange entre
But there are no batteries inside.
There's bound to be some in the house.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
Ouais, je disais donc ah, attendez. Je disais donc
Let's take this bad boy for a
cette
spin.
ambiance entre vous savez ce monde de jouets, d'enfants et tout et film et le mélange avec le film noir et tout, genre d'enquête détective et tout. Ça peut être bien. Bon, j'espère que c'est pas trop glauque non
My
plus.
grandpa's books. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but these look so boring.
Et j'ai hâte de voir d'en voir plus quoi.
My grandpa's books. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but these look so boring.
Bon, allons voir le trou. que moi, pour l'instant, en fait, j'arrive pas à le voir au premier degré, le jeu. J'imagine... pour moi, c'est l'univers de la fille, quoi. On est dans son univers.
As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
D'accord, donc je peux pas passer pour l'instant. D'accord. Vase. Oh. Je peux rien faire, je peux rien faire. On va regarder le livre ouvert, il y a peut-être des choses intéressantes.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin. Lex in iusta non est lex? Funny made-up words. Although they have a certain righteous ring to them. Highly breakable. Believe me, I know. Nothing interesting about it.
La lampe.
Just shining away. I have a similar one in my room.
You have the same lamp in your room. It's just asset reuse. Those lazy artists.
Alors s'il parle des développeurs du jeu, c'est bien joué. Franchement, ce brisage de quatrième mur d'un coup comme ça. Bah non, on avait aussi les cartons. Ouais, c'est vite, c'est juste pour faire genre il y a du décor. Bon bah attendez. Comment on sort par où là? Voilà, là. Allez, sortons.
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
This thing?
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Ouais, qu'est-ce qui vient de se passer là? On va demander à Rusty, elle a demandé une pile à Rusty.
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about, Bear?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of them left, right?
Here's the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft side, Rust. We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss Amelia and leave the patrol to me.
Are you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like you even got close to wrapping it up.
Ah, donc c'est ce qu'on va voir dans le DLC, dans la préquelle là.
It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Okay, settle down there, Bear. Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials, and I'll hand over the battery. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not playing me is all.
Ted and Amber, move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. A do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll. There's an old file I have to find.
What's this whole deal about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're right. Let's find that file.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot of people in his position.
There should be a key around here somewhere, unless someone took it.
Bon, très bien, retournons à l'ouest. L'ouest. On va reparler à Amélie, tiens.
Be careful, you two.
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The robot union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember. That CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a burnout.
You're not a burnout, Ted. I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll. What am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
Bon alors, ils sont où?
It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen?
Ok, d'accord, ouais, la petite référence.
It serves as a support for his heavy head when he passes out. Seems like Ted's onto something here.
Là par contre je vois pas.
I got this for Flint with my own money. Very ble-
Ah voilà, les dossiers sont là. On va voir le dossier.
There, is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
Déjà, elle s'est dirigée toute seule. Bon. N'oublions pas qu'on peut partir dans la cuisine là-bas. Faudra qu'on y aille d'ailleurs. Parce qu'à mon avis, la lampe torche, c'est pas non plus pour rien. On va devoir aller rechercher peut-être un couteau ou un truc comme ça. Voilà, hop, attendez. Ah, c'est compliqué!
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know? I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out, and keep little miss here safe. Oh, and check on Millie from time to time. Make sure she's all right.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Rust.
Alors, on va combiner ça et ça. Voilà, allons-y. Alors, on voit ce qu'il y a dans la cuisine. La salle de bain, excusez-moi. Bon, pourquoi j'ai été persuadé que c'était la cuisine?
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Non, mais t'es pas sérieux. Attendez, je peux pas le combiner? C'est quoi ce délire?
This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more of these.
Bon bah on va descendre.
You use them to move up and down the...
Fascinating.
D'accord, donc d'accord. Trouver une deuxième pile.
It's a tree, like the ones outside, only this one is inside. It's creepy. I don't like it.
Est-ce que je peux faire quelque chose dans l'étude? Attendez, je vais essayer un truc. Avec la lampe torche. Est-ce que je peux faire... Attends.
I don't think so.
Est-ce que je peux faire ça alors? Avec le couteau suisse.
Do what with it?
Non, ça sert à rien. Bon, ok, d'accord. Donc là, ça sert à rien.
I can't use that.
Ah, d'accord, je peux pas. Bon, retournons à l'ouest. C'est dans la chambre.
Be careful, you two.
Dans la caisse. Je l'avais pas vu au début. Naha!
I'll just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy.
Ça va s'avérer utile tout de suite. Et vous savez quoi? Bon, ça fait un petit moment déjà, j'ai vu que la sauvegarde avait effectué. Bah écoutez, moi je vais continuer, on va voir comment ça va se résoudre cette enquête. Hein. Entre bon, le brisage de 4e mur, les trucs qui se passent, les trucs chelous et tout. Et bah écoutez, j'espère que ça va vous intéresser ce let's play. Écoutez, je vous dis à la prochaine. Ciao ciao!